Want the model of consistency in the NFC? Of course, there are those guys that won the Super Bowl last year. You know, they wear green. They're in the Northeast. No, not them. Right alongside those guys is the Los Angeles Rams, who have 6 double-digit win seasons out of the past 8 years. So I guess that means you're going to pick against them, huh, Derry? Dude, give me a chance. We're just starting preview number 12 of 32 here on the Attitude Podcast. Before I say anything else, I will say there is zero question the Rams are where they are year after year because of one of the top coaching minds in the NFL. Oh, that's Sean McVay, if you didn't know. Seems like he's been around forever, but would you believe me if I told you he won't even be 40 years old until conference championship week? Well, you should believe me because I would never lie about anything as important as that. You know who else is about to turn 40? Their quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Okay, well, maybe I do lie about such things because he's just 37, but his already aching back suggests there could be problems on the horizon. As of this recording, he hasn't even practiced yet. That and his left tackle, Alaric Jackson, well, he can miss significant time with blood clots in his leg. And NBC Sports reports that the Rams are, quote, reviewing their options, which never sounds good. They'll need all they can get again from Kyren Williams, who upped his carries from 228 in 2023 to a whopping 316 last season for 1,299 yards and 14 touchdowns. On the receiving side, although LA lost Cooper Kupp to rival Seattle, they did bring in 11-year veteran Devontae Adams, who has at least 1,000 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns in 5 straight years. Combine him with PFF's top-rated receiver from 2024, Puka Nacua, and one can see why it's so important that Matthew Stafford is healthy and ready to go for week 1, unless you love Jimmy Garoppolo and think he can be all that in a can of beans. You know what I mean. That's just what old people say. In the end, as much as I love trends, which would normally be an automatic over 9.5 wins, I can't do it here. Number 1 is because of the unknown status of Stafford and Jackson. And number 2 is I just don't like how this schedule shapes up. I don't want to get ahead of myself and give spoiler alerts on the 49ers, but at Philly, at the Ravens, a trip to London to face the Jaguars, and they're home away from home. Oh, and then in the second half, games against San Fran, Tampa Bay, Detroit. You see where I'm going. I have a tough time getting to 10 wins here. So while I probably will just stay away, that means I'm not going to bet it, but you do whatever you want. I simply just don't like betting against Sean McVay. Again, do whatever you want. If you're asking me to choose, I'm taking the under 9.5. You did ask me, right?